Here's your chance to celebrate Nebraska's beauty and show off your photography skills with the Nebraskaland Photo Contest. Joining us for more is Nebraskaland magazine editor Jeff Kurrus. Jeff, what makes the Nebraskaland Photo Contest such a great way to showcase Nebraska's unique beauty?
Paul, first off, appreciate you having me. Second, what's great about Nebraska is that there seems to be about 1 million gravel roads in the state and byways and highways that people can go and find beautiful photos right in their own neck of the woods. We have photos submitted from rural areas across the state as well as from the metropolitan areas. The beauty is just astounding of what we see every single year.
If someone wants to submit a photo in the Nebraskaland Photo Contest, do they need to be a professional photographer or have an expensive camera?
Absolutely not. We actually receive a good amount of photos that people just take on their phone as well. We just encourage people when they are using devices such as their phone to have it on the highest resolution they can. So if we need to print something big in a large format in the magazine, that we can. Our photographers, some of them have done professional work in the past, yes, but it's those new voices and those new visuals that we always love to see. We've had winning photographs taken on older cameras. We've had them taken on cell phone cameras, so it kind of runs the gamut there.
And Jeff, where are the winning entries for the Nebraskaland Photo Contest showcased, and what prizes are awarded?
Showcased in a couple different places. One, they're at Nebraskalandmagazine.com on our website, as well as we have usually runs between 14 and 18-page article in the January-February edition of the magazine. That'll be January-February of 2026. In that, we really try to make sure that these photographs are ran big, and anyone that's ever read Nebraskaland magazine before or seen it know how much we are known for our photography, and what we want to do is broadcast these photos as large as possible. Regarding prizes, the first thing that we've seen from a lot of our submitters is that I think their number one prize, which isn't on this list, is their bragging rights. They seem to take a lot of honor and pride in winning this contest, but from a fiscal standpoint, they have the best in show is a $250 prize, and the first prize in each category is at $150. The second prize, $100, and the third prize is $50 prize.
We're talking right now with Jeff Kurrus, the editor for Nebraskaland magazine, learning more about the Nebraskaland Photo Contest. Jeff, what categories or types of photos should someone submit, and do they need to designate that category?
They don't need to necessarily designate that category, but we try to look for categories that are in 4 specific areas. One is wildlife, which is wild animals of some sorts. No domestic animals. We stay away from captive animals as well, such as zoo animals, which is wildlife that people see through the state. Scenic, which is our landscapes, which is our pretty sunrises and sunsets. Recreation. This is the category where I'd like to make a strong push on for us to get even better than we already are. This is people doing outdoor-related activities. They're hunting, they're fishing, they're hiking, they're backpacking, they're skiing. We don't accept any traditional sports in this category. Basically, if you think about the outdoors and you think about what someone would do in the outdoors as far as from a recreation standpoint, that's what we're looking for. And then our last category is the macro. Insects, bugs, close-ups of flowers, anything that's super, super close. That's our fourth and probably our most popular category that we submit every year.
Jeff, what are some eligibility requirements for submissions in the Nebraskaland Photo Contest, including the location, also when those photos are taken?
I'd like to have photos taken in the last year. All the photos are Nebraska-related. We know that people have beautiful photos from around the country and world, but we really want to make this a Nebraskaland Photo Contest. Your eligibility requirements: have a camera, submit to our online form. And when you submit to our online form, that pretty much does it. We take a maximum of 6 images from a single photographer, and they can be all across the categories, and the photographer does not have to designate the category at all. We'll place it where we think it needs to go. If they happen to have a close-up of a wildlife that we end up wanting to turn into a macro, we'll move it into that category. Just be within the state of Nebraska and submit to our online form at Nebraskalandmagazine.com.
To enter that Nebraskaland Photo Contest, what is the deadline?
The deadline is October 31st, 2025. And if you go to Nebraskalandmagazine.com, there will be a banner there for our photo contest. You click on that banner, and it will tell you how to register your photo right then. Usually after a gigantic Thanksgiving dinner here in a few weeks. In November, I go over those thousands and thousands of tons of photographs. It's one of my favorite times of the year to be able to see all the beauty that people have captured in the last year in our state.
Before we go, Jeff, how can we subscribe to Nebraskaland Magazine?
That website is a one-stop shop. So you go to nebraskalandmagazine.com and it shows you how to subscribe there. Also at the same time, our 2026 calendar just came out. You will have the opportunity to purchase that calendar along with a special for a year of the magazine as well. If you go there, all of our latest specials are there, as well as information for our photo contest. So just go to nebraskalandmagazine.com.
Thanks, Jeff, for joining us. That's Nebraskaland Magazine editor Jeff Kurrus talking about the Nebraskaland Photo Contest. For more, go to OutdoorNebraska.com and search Nebraskaland Photo Contest. Again, OutdoorNebraska.com and search Nebraskaland Photo Contest. I'm Paul Perkins on the Rural Radio Network.